Hello traders, hope you guys are doing great. Okay, I I want to show you some ways how you can control your emotion in trading. Okay, I got a lot of questions on how to trade binary option and how you can control your emotion. Okay, um, I'm going to tell you the first step to take. Okay, maybe in my next video I'll tell you the second steps. Okay, but the first steps to control emotion is patience. What I'm talking about is that, for instance, when you are taking a trade, if you are taking a trade, let's assume this is a resistance and this is a support. You are taking trade when price reach resistance, right? But if possible, the market did not reach resistance on time, like it take for some time, it take hours, it take minutes before it finally reach resistance, then you place your trade. Okay, the most important thing to control emotion is patience. Okay, that's the first steps. You can analyze the market, you can predict the next candle, but if you can't be patient enough, you will become a successful trader. Okay, in binary option, if you are not patient enough, so you have to be patient by placing your trade. Okay, patience is very more important when you are trading binary option. Wait for the right trade opportunity before you take the trade. Now, take a look at this chart now. As you can see, we have this downtrend. We have this downtrend, right? Okay. And also, we have this resistance level and we have this support level. Okay. So, according to the price movement, the market has already break this resistance to the upside. So the price break resistance to the upside, that indicates a bullish movement. Now, where do you think the sellers might likely to enter again? Sellers might likely to enter at the resistance level. Okay, so you see that when price breaks resistance, the market start to reverse. Okay, price resistance market reverse, and then the market start to move downward. So when the price start to move downward, let's assume you have already missed a trade opportunity here, then you wait for the next trade opportunity, which is the support level. Patience is how you can make it in trading. Okay, so let's see what happened when the price is moving to the support level. Patience is what you need. Okay, the first step to control your emotion in trading is patience. If you can't be patient enough, you end up losing or blowing your accounts. Okay, now take a look at this. See the price reach resistance, reach the support, because we have the support level here. When price reach the support level, what happen next? Candle close inside the support, then the next candle form a green candle. So when you are taking the trade of 1 minute expiry time, you wait for price to reach the support zone, close inside the support zone with a rejection, then you place your trade with 1 minute expiry time. But if you are taking trade of 5 minute expiry time, where you can say that this is the first candle, second candle, third, fourth, and fifth. Okay, so now you have already won this trade. Again, what you need again is that you expect the price to give you another trade opportunity before you take any trade at all. Now, see that when price rises again, the market starts to visit the support level again. As a patient trader, you don't take trade on the next attempt. Okay? So I always say to my students that always take trade at the first attempt, which is this. But second attempt, don't take any trade. Okay? So now let's see what happens next. See the market start to go down. Okay? See the market start to go down. Now a lot of traders might have give up and start to take unnecessary trade here. What I mean is that they start to take unnecessary trade here, expecting that okay, oh, there's a level on the left side which I expect the price to reverse. No, do not take any trade in this kind of situation. It's not perfect. So you wait for the right trade opportunity. What I mean is that you can wait again the market to visit this resistance, okay, previous support to become resistance, okay. Then you place your trade, okay. Let's assume this is the first trade. This will be your second trade, and again you can wait for the next trade opportunity at this supply, okay, because this is a support level that will become resistance. If market continue to the next level, the price continue to the next level, you can also place your trade here. So let's see if that is the case. Let's see what happens. Okay, see the price start to go down. Then again, I mark out the potential zone entry. Okay, now there's another thing I want you to observe here. Okay, so now we have a downtrend. If I connect from here, if I connect from this level to this high, okay, connect the lower high structure together, the first high, the second lower high. That means we are expecting the price at least make some movement toward, we are expecting the price at least to make some movement toward the, is what I mean. So we are expecting at least the price to make some movement toward the resistance trend line. Okay, so it is possible if price make some movement toward the resistance trend line, you can also take your trade here. Now I've already marked out the most potential entry zone if I want to take any trade. The first one is this, support to become resistance. Second one is this, a supply zone, okay, because this supply zone is responsible for the break of this structure, okay. Then the third one is this trend line. Then because we see the market is respecting the trend line, okay, so it is possible the market retrace back to the trend line. Anything can happen. So I have not seen the outcome of this trade because I asked someone to make the video, so I didn't know the outcome of this trade, but let's see what happened. Again, we have a bearish continuation movement, okay. It seems to be that there's no hope the price, you can see, it seems that there's no hope the price will reverse again to the upside. It seems to be that way, but all you have to do is wait patiently for the right trade opportunity, okay. Wait patient, be patient enough. You can see that after you take the first trade, it might take up to 30 minutes before the market give you another trade opportunity. So the first step to take is, the first step to control your motion in trading is patience, okay. Even though it give you hours, minutes or days before the price give you another trade opportunity, all you have to do is still wait for the right trade opportunity, okay. So you see the market start to go down, okay. Again, I mark out the next trade opportunity, meaning if price move to this, if price make a move, excuse me, what is going on here, meaning if price make a move, the price make a move to this zone, you can also execute your trade, okay. But it's possible the market might just violate this zone, continue to the next one, okay, or continue to this, to this or continue to the trend line. Anything can happen. So let's see what happened. Okay, I also mark out the fair value gap. Okay, talking about the imbalance. Okay, I'm talking about the imbalance because mark from this high and this candle low, from this candle low and this candle high, which means it is possible the market might visit this area here. Then you can place your trade with 1 minute expiry time. But if candle break the fair value gap, where do you think the market is, the price is heading to? It's heading to this zone. Okay, but if candle break the fair value gap, don't take any trade. Okay, you wait for price to close inside the fair value gap zone before you place your trade. But if candle break the fair value gap, don't take any trade. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, it seems the price is inside the fair value gap. Unfortunately, it closed above the fair value gap zone. So in this case, it seems to be that the fair value gap zone is not valid anymore. Okay, but also you can consider the new trend line movement from here. Okay, you notice the price have already break the trend line to the upside. Okay, the price have already break the trend line to the upside. So this is um, demand, the new demand zone. So it's possible the market retrace back to this demand. Okay, then you can place your trade. So let's see what happens. Price break the fair value gap zone. It seems to be that the fair value gap is not valid. Let's see. Okay, so now there's a new demand, new fair value gap zone, bullish fair value gap zone. Okay, so the candle high and this candle low, that is the imbalance of this trade. So the zone is like this. Okay, which means it is possible the market will trace back to this fair value gap zone because already we have a breakout. Okay, we have a breakout. Let's see. Yes, so we have a breakout, and then after the breakout or before the breakout, we already have a demand zone and a fair value gap. Okay, so it's possible the market will trace back to this fair value gap zone or this support or demand zone before you execute a trade. So the first trade is here. Now we are waiting for the second trade. See what happens. Okay, now look at what happened. Okay, so according to the price movement again, we have the demand, also we have the fair value gap, and this candle close inside the fair value gap zone. So what will be the next candle? The next candle should form a green candle. Okay, the next candle should form a green candle. So if this is going to be your second trade, you can take the trade with confidence. Okay, so this is your first trade. You have already taken the first trade here. Then it take up to like 30 minutes before the market reach the next trade opportunity. You will win this trade, but if you are taking trade here, okay, if you are taking some trade here, you might not win the trade because you are not patiently waiting enough for the right trade opportunity. But this time, this is the right trade opportunity. So what should come to your mind is that the market is now ready to go up to visit this zone, this zone, or this. Okay. So let's see what happened. Okay, you can see a green candle has formed. Okay, now I have marked out the fair value gap. Okay, see that a green candle has formed. Mark out the fair value gap. So the next trade opportunity is this. Okay, this demand, this demand zone. Okay, it seems the price is approaching the demand zone. You see that the market has now touched the demand zone. All we need is a rejection and candle to close inside the demand zone before you take your third trade. Okay, we can see a rejection, but I think the candle is still it's not closer to the zone. The price reject from the demand zone. Price reject from the demand zone. You can see the price reject from the demand zone. Okay, then the closing of the candle is not is not close to the demand zone. So it means that the price will still form one more red candle to get close to the demand zone before the buyers start to enter the market. I think that will be my expectation. Here you cannot place any trade. You cannot place any trade here. Here you cannot place any trade here because the price is now um is the candle close far away from the demand zone. You can expect the price to retrace or to move to form one more red candle to close almost at the demand zone or inside the demand zone before you can enter the trade. That indicate that the next candle is going to form one more red, indicating that the sellers are becoming weak. Okay, let's see. Okay, we need one more red candle. Okay, finally, the price is now at the price is now at the demand zone. Okay, so we are expecting a green candle to form. We are expecting a green candle to form. Okay, so let's see if that really happened. Like I said, I don't know the outcome of this trade, but according, okay, I can see some rejections and a bullish candle. Okay, now a bullish candle has formed from the demand zone. A bullish candle has formed from the demand zone with a strong buying pressure. So I'm expecting that the next candle should become a green candle. Okay, so this is the first trade, and this is the second trade, and this will be your third trade. Okay, because we are controlling our mission not to take the wrong trade. Okay, so we are expecting the price at least form one more green candle. Okay, because of this hammer candlestick. Okay, let's see that. Let's see if that's the case. Okay, a green candle has formed. Perfect. Now we are expecting that okay the price should visit this zone. If price visit this zone, if price visit this zone, we are expecting that if candle close with a rejection, we can still go with sellers. But also we observe a price movement here like this. So meaning the price visit this zone, we can still go with sellers because the price have already violated the trend line. Okay, the minor trend line, the price violate the minor trend line. So price close inside the zone, we can go with sellers again. So let's see if that is what happened. Okay, the price almost touch the zone and then start to reverse. Okay, let's see if the trend line is one responsible for this green candle. Okay, I think the trend line is the one responsible for this green candle. The trend line is what responsible for this green candle. but that is not the entry, the trade entry we are expecting to take. Okay, let's see, because we are expecting the price to close inside the zone with a rejection, but without rejection, don't take the trade. Okay, the candle now close inside the zone. I think there is no rejection here. Okay, you can see there's no rejection. So it is possible the market reverse or continue. This is a candle without rejection, showing a sign of bullish pressure because we have the three previous green candle. This is the white shoulder candle. Okay, we have the first candle, second candle, third candle. That is a bullish pressure. We also have the first candle, second candle, third candle, bullish pressure. So it is a sign the market is likely not to reverse from this zone. Okay, but we are waiting for a rejection. But now the candle closed without a rejection. Definitely, there's no sign of bullish or bearish activities here. So we're going to take a call trade. Okay, so let's assume that you didn't realize there's no rejection. Then you place your trade with lower option and you lost. Well, let's assume that is the case, meaning that you have already taken the first trade here. You have already taken the first trade, second trade, third, and fourth, and then you lost the fourth trade. Don't ever increase your balance on the fifth trade, on your next trade, because you lost the fourth trade. You lost the fourth trade because of a simple mistake. So definitely don't increase the balance. Okay? Don't increase the balance. Accept the loss and move on. This is the mistake most traders make all the time, because they thought that okay, they can recover the loss on the next trade, and that's why they enter multiple trade entry just to recover the loss. But fortunately, the market might not give you the winning trade on your next trade. It might give you a losing trade. And when you lose with a multiple trade entry, you will end up blowing your account or losing a lot of money. Okay, with the profit you are made here, accept the single losses here, then move on. Move on. That okay, what I'm saying is that you are expecting the price again to reach this level. You place your trade here, or you place your trade at this supply zone, or you place your trade at this trend line. Anything that the market is going to do here, you must wait for that to happen. So let's see if that is the case. So now you have already lost the fourth trade. Okay, fifth trade. Now we are waiting for the fifth trade. Market is approaching the zone, the level, and almost touch the level, but we are expecting candle to close inside. Okay, because we notice in the past history, we have the price after a support, it become a resistance, because we have sellers break the support, so sellers now owns the level, so the price rejects, meaning that we are expecting, you can see rejection from sellers, so we are expecting the price to close inside the zone. So as long that we have a rejection from sellers, we're expecting the price to close inside the zone. Okay, but this time the candle did not close inside the zone, so we still have to wait patiently. Okay, no matter how it may look like, don't give up, wait patiently. And you see the candle is inside the zone, then got a rejection, but we are expecting the price to close inside the zone. Okay, you see that the price has got the rejection from the zone. Okay, a rejection from the zone, just like this, rejection from the zone. This next candle form red, but this one rejection from the zone. But if you observe very closely, we have some bullish movement. This rejection occur right from the zone. So because of this bullish movement, we are expecting one more green candle to close inside the zone before we expect sellers to enter. Don't say because there's a rejection here. That is why you're going to place your trade with lower option in this kind of situation. Because of this rejection, what is the previous movement? We have sellers movement. Okay, we have sellers movement, meaning the price reject from the zone. Definitely sellers will enter. But this one, we have bullish movement. Price reject from the zone. A green candle must form next. One more green candle will form next before we expect sellers entry. Okay, so let's see. Now the price is inside the zone. Okay, with a rejection. So our next trade opportunity, our next trade entry here should be a red candle. Okay, we are expecting a red candle to form. Let's see if that is the case. Meaning that will be our fifth trade. Okay, let's see. I think a red candle form, a strong red candle. Okay, so we have already won this trade. Now, pay attention. So we have already won this trade. The next trade opportunity, also the market uh, is respecting the trend line. The next trade opportunity will be this. Okay, like I said, it is either the price respect this previous zone or the trend line or the supply zone. But you see the price respect both the trend line and the previous support to become resistance zone. So the next trade opportunity will be this. Okay, that will be our sixth trade. So let's see. I think the market is approaching the zone, and here we have a rejection. Okay, we can see there's a rejection. You can see there's a rejection from sellers. Okay, now let's do one more analysis. You see that we have this bullish movement. Now when price reject from the zone, we also have one more bullish candle before sellers enter, because this candle reject from the zone and there's a gap to the zone. So definitely one more bullish candle will enter because of this bullish movement. We also have bullish movement. Then this candle reject from the zone. So I expect sellers to enter. Do you know why? Because if you compare the body of this previous green candle with this green candle, this one is weak, this one is strong. So we are expecting sellers to enter here. This one is weak and this one is strong. So because of this strong body, look at the body size is stronger than this body size of this. So because of the body size, we are expecting sellers to enter here. So definitely, let's see if that is what happened. I think sellers entered. Also, pay attention to your trade, because this will be our sixth trade. I think this is the sixth trade. Okay. Now we are expecting that okay, this is a previous support that become a resistance, and when this candle break the resistance, it now become a support. So if you are taking a trade with 5 minute expiry time, you must be careful on how you take your trade. Like for instance, if this is a level and this is also a level, you say that the level are very close to each other. So if you are taking trade, like if price reach this resistance, you're expecting the price to drop in the next 5 minutes, and it didn't. So always place your trade when the next level is not close to the previous one. Okay, if the next level is not close to the previous one, then you can place your trade in 5 minutes expiry time. But in this situation here, you see that this level is very close to this one. So immediately the price reverse from this resistance, it might head toward the next level. So your 5 minute expiry time trade might not work. Only 1 minute expiry time. So all you have to do is wait. Don't trade 5 minute expiry time. Always take 1 minute trade expiry time here. Okay. Okay, so you see that sellers has entered. That is our sixth trade. Okay, and we have a rejection from sellers. A rejection from sellers. So we are not taking any trade yet. Let's see what happened again. Okay, and finally, the candle closed inside the zone. This candle closed inside the zone. So we are expecting a green candle to form. Okay, that will be the seventh trade. Let's see. Okay, I think the price gap down to the zone, so I think a green candle should form. I think so because I didn't know the outcome of this trade. So, but according to this price movement, so I expect a green candle to form. Let's see. You can see a green candle has formed. Okay, because though the candle did not close inside the zone, it closed above the zone. But because of previous rejection and there's a gap down, price gap down, next candle open exactly from the zone. That is why a green candle form. So the this is the sixth trade, this is the seventh trade. Okay, so let's see another trade opportunity. Now this candle finally closed inside the zone, this supply zone I'm talking about. This green candle finally closed inside the supply zone. So my expectation is that the next candle will become red. I think so. Yes. Let's see. I think the next candle should be red because it's now at the supply zone. Okay. I think the candle closed as red, but a tiny red. Okay. If your entry is perfect, you will end up winning this trade. But always remember, don't take 5 minute trade expiry time. Like I said, we see that the price reject from this supply zone, then you are expecting the price to go down in the next 5 minutes without realizing that there's a barrier. Okay, the barrier is this because if you are taking trade with 5 minutes expiry time, you will end up losing this trade because this will be your first candle that form, second candle, third, fourth, and this will be your fifth. And then when price close here, you end up losing this trade. So it is, I will advise you always take trade with 1 minute expiry time in this kind of situation because both this level and this level, they are very close to each other. So market might just be bouncing from this level to the other level, so it might not be appropriate to take 5 minute trade expiry time here. Okay, I think the sellers is now entering the zone now. Okay, sellers enter the zone again with a rejection. Okay, so if this is your first trade and this is second trade and this is third trade and this is your fourth trade, the fifth trade, sixth trade, seventh trade, this will be your eighth trade. See candle close inside the zone, we are expecting a green candle. Eighth trade. Okay, so let's see if the candle close as green. Okay, that is a green candle. So this is how you take eight trades by controlling your motion. The first step to control your motion is patience. Okay, be patient, wait for the right trade opportunity before you execute any trade. Okay, I will explain again the next step, but this is the first step you have to take. You can analyze the price chart very well, but when you lost a trade, accept the loss and move on. Accept the loss and move on. Wait patiently for the right trade opportunity. This is how you control your emotion in trading. The first step is patience. Wait patiently for the right trade opportunity. Like if you take the first trade, it might happen that the next 2 hours you see another trade opportunity. Okay? Maybe next 5 hours you see another trade opportunity. But if you calculate that from here, if you calculate it, it might be up to 2 hours or 3 hours. Meaning that I have only accomplished 8 trade within 3 hours. And that is enough. Okay, and that is enough. And when you lost a trade, accept the loss and move on to the next trade opportunity. Don't say because you lost the previous trade you want to recover the loss, then you take multiple trade entries. Okay, so in my next video, I will explain to you more on how you can control your emotion in trading. But this is the first step. The first step, which is patience. So I will explain the next step. Okay. So I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys are doing great. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.